We're going to be having some soup later on. I thought it'd be nice to have some garlic bread with the soup, so I've got a couple of cloves of garlic, I've got a ciabatta bread here, and I've got some herbs here. They're herbs, provincial herbs for barbecue, but I think you can use whatever herbs you particularly like. And I've got some olive oil here which I'm going to be using as well. And let's get on with it. Okay, so I've got a couple of cloves of garlic. I'm just going to trim the ends off those. And then I'm going to crush them using a garlic crusher so that it's nice and fine. You don't really need to do this peeling. Jamie Oliver just says just stick it in the garlic crusher. And so here's the garlic crusher. It's one we've had for a very long time. And it just does that instant job of crushing the garlic. And it's a bit quicker, I think, than actually chopping it.
Wasn't the ideal homes, was it, that one?
Okay, so I'm just going to add a little salt to that. And my herbs, good sprinkling of herbs. And I normally use, well, I always used to use butter. And I would melt the butter in the microwave. So you can use butter if you want to, but I thought let's be a little bit more healthy and go for the olive oil. And I'm just going to have a couple of pieces of garlic bread, so you'll see how big they are in a moment. I'm just going to put that there, let it all soak in, give it a bit of a stir around with a spoon. Let the oil get infused with the garlic. The garlic's going to end up on the bread as well. While that's sort of getting ready, here's the bread, and I'm just going to trim the end of it, the crust. That won't go to waste, by the way. And then it's going to go in the air fryer, so I'm just going to measure it so that it fits in and cut it appropriately, which is about there. And we'll save that. That's for tomorrow's breakfast. And this, I'm just going to cut it down here. And I'm going to coat that with the garlic oil. The garlics have time to infuse, but I'm going to put the garlic on the bread as well. Just give it a nice, good coating on there. Nicely soaks into the bread, and then because I've measured it, it should fit nicely into our air fryer. Same with the other piece. I had this the other day with some spaghetti. Oh, it's delicious. And there we go. I've got a little bit left over just in case I need to put it on, and it's done. So that's the garlic bread ready. Just going to pop that into the air fryer. And I just did it on bake. And away we go. That's set to 15 minutes. I'm going to take it down to about 8 minutes. And I think 8 minutes will be about right. So it's been in for about 8 minutes, so just have a look at it now, see how it's looking. That's not looking too bad. I think I'd like it just to cook for a few more minutes though. So I'm just going to put it onto air fry now, so the temperature up a little bit, and we'll finish it off just for 4 more minutes. So the garlic bread should be about done now. Let's have a look. Oh, and that looks absolutely perfect. Okay, so garlic bread's done and it looks just how I wanted it. And just take it out of the air fryer. And now. And I'm going to cut it into strips.
Sounds very crunchy.
So I wanted it. Some nice fingers now to help with the soup. There it is, garlic bread ready for our soup.